Somebody told me one time, do you want to do the $100 an hour job or do you want to do the $1,000 an hour job? And what do you think I said? $1,000 an hour job. He said, all right, stop the bullshit. What you're doing has no impact. Let me give you guys a few examples of this. I was notorious for this. Somebody would come in late. Yo, man, you're late. Come on, bro. We had a meeting 15 minutes ago. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Just, all right, don't do it again. And I walk away. $100 an hour job. Because he comes back late 3 days later. Yo, you're late again, man. Twice in 1 week. I know, man. I fought with my girl. All right, man. Just write 3 loans today, please. Get out of my way. Third day it happens. Same thing. No accountability, no structure, no system. What in that guy's mind does he think about me when he comes in late? What's the perception he builds? Yeah, I'm gonna come in late, Ace is gonna come up to me, my excuse, he's gonna tell me you write 3 loans and walk away. I become known for that guy. So what this leader, senior leader told me to do, is the $1,000 an hour job. It's uncomfortable and it takes time, and if you guys could get good at this concept, not just for this example, forget being late, right? But for everything, if you could get good at this concept, you'll become a top leader, regardless of where you are. And it's yo, who wants to play the example, who wants to be the late person? What's your name? Let's clap it up for Emilio. And by the way, when we have leaders in the room, everybody's hand goes up because leaders are the strength of the force, right? Not bankers. Bankers are like, oh, don't pick me. Right? We're leaders. Different. All right, you come in late, right? Emilio, man, come walk with me for a second. What's going on?
I had a bad morning, didn't wake up.
Bad morning? What happened?
Fought with my wife. Had to take my dog out. He took long using the bathroom. Just couldn't get here in time. There's a bunch of traffic.
Damn.
Long line of coffee.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. Why'd you fight with your wife?
Women stuff. Just over dramatic.
Yeah, I feel that. Over dramatic how?
Just constant nagging about, I didn't put the toilet seat down, and clothes everywhere, and dog's hair everywhere.
Damn, man. How do you think that makes her feel?
Probably like crap, because she has to clean it.
Well, look, man, I'd love to just talk about you being late, but first, because I care about you and your family, let's talk about that problem. What could you do to make her stop feeling like crap?
Maybe help her clean, put my clothes away, and put the toilet seat down for her.
What do you think that would do?
Stop the nagging and make her happy.
In return, what would that do for you?
Probably get to work on time and be less stressed out.
What would that do for your commission?
Probably double it.
What would that do for your goals?
Exceed them.
What would that do for your dreams?
I'd be able to achieve them.
Exactly. What happened with the dog?
He's still shedding all over the place. I can't stop that.
Really?
But yeah, he's getting better.
Why don't you put him in the garage?
It's too cold. It's winter. It's Michigan.
I got a restaurant heater guy. I could let you know his number. He could hook up your garage. I made mine living space. If you like the dog in the garage, I don't know. Some people are against that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
But my garage is like a man cave, so.
Wouldn't be opposed to it.
And you said you went and got coffee?
I did, yeah.
Damn, I would have made you coffee.
Sometimes Tim's just hits different.
Yeah. Did you get me one?
No, I was being selfish this morning. I apologize. I should.
Damn, you came in late. You didn't give me a coffee.
I got you next time, but I won't be late.
All right. Now, if all this happens, man, let's say, because I'm going to check up on you, so I want you to text me tomorrow morning. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put a reminder in my calendar. Siri, remind me that Emilio has to put the toilet seat down and clean it after he's done peeing. I'm going to text you tomorrow. Make sure you do that because I want her to be happy with you. And could you make sure, man, from here on out, like what's the plan going to be? Because I don't want you coming in late because I appreciate you being in the meetings. I look at you like a leader. I don't look at you like an average banker on my team. Are you average or are you someone that I can count on?
Somebody you can count on.
Okay. So what's the plan going to be? Because I want people to look at Emilio and say, I want to be like that guy when they come to my team. What's the plan going to be?
Set an alarm clock to wake up an hour and a half earlier. That way I have time to do everything that I need to do, get here on time.
All right, that's for sure?
Yep.
I appreciate it, man. Let's have a big day. Thank you. Let's clap it up for Emilio. That is a $1,000 an hour job. Not you fought with your wife and I skip past all that and say, why were you late? Because that shows I'm an asshole and I don't care. I always stop for personal things. Because if you show somebody that you care personally, then you can push them in business. That's another thing I learned. Never ever talk to somebody when their mind's in the gutter because you're not going to get to them no matter what you tell them. You got to make sure somebody's stable and happy in their personal life and then you can push them in their business life. But was it uncomfortable a little? All the questions back and forth? You're a leader. For bankers, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for me to do this with you. I'm only doing it so fluently because I've been doing it for years now. But I had a leader that did it to me when I was a leader and he was my leader. And I'm like, bro, I hate when this guy puts me in an office. Can ask me all these open-ended questions he knows the answers for. He just wants to drive it out of me slowly. And I hated it. And that made me start executing because I didn't want to be in his office anymore. And this is the one key that will make your bankers change. If you walk with them and instead of spending 10 seconds, spend 5 minutes and do not give them the answer. We always give them the answer. Why are you late? No. All I asked him was, what's going on? And what did he say? Oh, I was late because he already knew while I was talking to him. I don't have to say it. Open-ended question. 5 to 15 of them. Almost make it seem like you're retarded for asking these questions. They're going to think, what the f is this guy talking about? Mirror him, right? FBI negotiator talks about mirroring. You fought with your wife, fought with your wife. Just keep repeating what they say to get deeper. What did I realize? That him and his wife have internal issues. He's driving her crazy. That's probably making him pissed off when he comes to work. He's probably rubbing it off on his bankers. Now I have something I can work with him to help him in his personal life. And then after tomorrow when I text him and say, yo, did you put the toilet down? If that's the issue, right? And then on Friday or the 2 weeks later, I take the team out on an outing and I tell them, bring your spouses with you. I see his wife, did Emilio put the toilet down? I heard he was pissing you off with that. Come on, Emilio, I talked to you about that, right? Now I'm building a relationship with his wife, with him, pushing him personally. All this stuff I'm doing, instead of just saying, don't be late, write 2 loans. Do you guys see the difference between the 2 activities? And this is for everything in your life. Do you just get in an Uber? Or do you get in an Uber and say, do you have a mortgage? Do you just go to a gas station? Or do you go to a gas station and say, would you like a job to make 6 figures? Like, I'm squeezing the lemon everywhere I go now, right? It's like a way of life for me. But specifically in leadership, do the $1,000 an hour job every single time. Does anybody have any questions on this? Because we're going to keep coming back to it. It's called the accountability ladder. Second biggest problem I had as a leader when I was growing is that the fist bump every single time, there was no respect. So I couldn't say like, yo, I'm going to fire you. I can't just say that out of nowhere. Or say like, yo, I'm sick of this shit, because they're not expecting it, right? So there's an accountability ladder with 4 steps on it. That was the first conversation. Why don't you come back up here, Emilio? Yo, what's going down? Hey, come walk with me to this office real quick. What's going on?
Not much. How are you?
Good, man. What's going on today?
Oh, just came in late again today. Had a longer workout than I was expecting, so.
Longer workout. How was the workout?
It was a good one. It was a good one. Didn't hurt myself this time, so it was good.
What'd you hit?
Back and arms.
Feeling good?
Yeah, a little sore, so hit the right areas.
What did we talk about last week when you were?
Oh yeah, and not to be late. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I've been trying. I've been setting my alarm clock. Earlier I've been good so far, but today just time kind of got past me.
Last week it was because your wife, you had some problems in the dog, and I understood that. This week it's because you were working out, which I want you to work out. I care about your health. I work out every single day. Mm-hmm. But do you think I'd extend my workout and come late, and then you need me for a loan and I'm not here?
No, I don't think you'd do that.
How do you think that makes me feel?
Probably somewhat like used and abused. I'm taking advantage of you.
Yeah, why?
It's not intentional. I did it unintentionally.
How so?
I didn't necessarily think about how you would feel about me coming in late, and I kind of just went with the flow and continued my workout and just said, he'd be okay.
So it was intentional. But it wasn't intentional to hurt me, but it was intentional to extend the workout.
Yeah.
Got it. And what do you think that does when you build that kind of persona, that you want to just extend your workout and come in late? And again, I want you to work out. It's not about the working out thing. It's just about working out and then coming in late and being okay with it.
Don't really have an answer to that.
So what do we do now? This is like the uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable for them. The bankers go nuts about this kind of shit. I'm telling you, they absolutely hate it. And I just act like I'm stupid, and I just keep asking questions.
This is uncomfortable as fuck.
Yeah. What do we do now?
I think we should handshake that it won't happen again and just go about the day.
Look, man, I told you I love you. I look at you like a leader last time I told you that. I want you to be somebody that I could go out to George and say like, yo, this is the next leader in the shop. You want to be a leader, right?
Yeah.
You told me you do, right? You want to buy your wife the house, right? You want to make money, right? Do you think a business professional, a leader, could say I was working out and I came in late? Like, if I treated you with that respect, I would not want to be your leader. I'd want you to fire me, because that's not fair to you. And how the fuck is that fair to me? We're going to shake it out, man, but this shit just can't happen again. You with me?
I'm with you.
All right, show me you're with me. Clap it up for Emilio. Third time, I'm not gonna make you come up. You go in, close the door, and just sit and look at him. Silence. He looks at me. What? What? I'm late again. Yes, you're late again. And it's not gonna happen again. And I don't wanna know why. And if it happens again, it's gonna be a verbal warning. And if it happens again, you're not gonna be here. You think I like doing this? I don't like doing this. I've been trying to help you. You've been late 3 times in the last 2 weeks. If you can't wake up, I'll talk to George. I'll see if I get you a late shift here. You wanna work till 10 at night instead? I'll work with you. You gotta work with me. You just can't not show up. And the 5th time, it's like, George, this guy can't come in on time. Get him out of here. If that's how you guys do things here. Hi, HR. Am I in line or no? If I cross any lines, let me know, please. I've been known to be aggressive, but I've calmed down a lot through my career. But really, you're at a job that you can make 10, 20,000. You're gonna tell me you were working out and you came in late? What kind of respect is that? Demand your respect from your people, right? But at the same time, when he's on the phone later, I'm gonna help him close the deal. And I'm gonna make a joke with him, and I'll lighten up the mood. Like, I'm not gonna be an asshole to him all day long, but I want him to know when you come in late, you're gonna deal with an uncomfortable conversation. So that's the ladder. Nice and gentle, a little more aggressive, but still gentle. Verbal warning, out, right? Or if not out, something else. Let's figure out a way. Yeah, please.